What's up, party people? Hey, it's me, it's Darrin. We're playing Sporcle Party. It's the game where I ask the trivia questions from my phone and you answer the trivia questions on your phone, the Sporcle Party app, to be precise. It's a free app that we made. You can get it right here on the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's amazing. And that's all you need to play along with us. Is just go download it and throw in a username and punch in that game code over there, 362107. We're trying out something a little different today, which is Peter's not here and Crazy Kyle's not here and I am here and I didn't bring the device I normally use to play Sporcle Party. So I am screen sharing from my Android device, which is why there's a little bit of a delay that I'm trying to see if I can get fixed. Let's see if I click here, will that wake it up a little bit? We'll see what happens. Should be fine. Should be fine. We'll figure it out. Let's see. But yeah, we're gonna start with some horse trivia today. I'm gonna be playing all user-generated packs, not necessarily viewer submitted, but like I'm gonna be searching the archives. We're gonna be playing some interesting things today, I think. Let's see who we've got in the game. We've got Zant Spectro, Exodia Finder, Kitty Kessie, Tesla Toast, Ingonia, Maureen K, Gazzo, Chex Mix, Elena, Moon Knight, and Victory just showed up. All right, that's a good little crew. Come on, guy. Come on, guy, be a pal here. Catch up. Well, let's see what happens if I start the game. Maybe that's what it's waiting for. Let's start the game and see if the phone catches up. Wow, sure doesn't look like it wants to, huh? Well, question number one, where do you put your feet while you're riding? I'm gonna try to figure this out real quick. See if I can't get it back to where I want it to be. Reconnect. On-screen mirroring. Start now. Go back to Sporcle Party. Hey, there it is. Okay, cool, we're back. Where do you put your feet while you're riding a horse? It's that simple, everyone. This is why you buy Apple. Yeah, well, this is why I don't have a good comeback for that. So we're just gonna accept what we get and move on, because isn't that really what life is about? Accepting what you get and move on. And that is in the stirrups is where you put your feet while you're riding. Not while you are riding, while you're riding. It's not the bridle or the buckle or the side of the horse. It is the stirrups. We're gonna submit those and move on to question number two. When you're riding, what do you have to do? So when you're riding a horse, what do you have to do? You gotta talk to the horse, give the horse a sugar cube, maybe tell the horse it's being a good horse. Here's something I've maybe talked about on the stream before that I've discussed in person with several people. What is the funniest animal and is it horses? I think horses are not necessarily the obvious choice, but I think the thing about horses is they are big and there is always the potential for danger, and something about that makes them funny when they just like poop randomly or eat an apple in one bite. There's something lovably silly about those giant monsters. But let's see what the answer to number two is. When you're riding, what do you have to do? Keep your heels down, sit up straight, and look where you want to go. That's it, that's what you're supposed to do. So let's see. I'm gonna give it to hope for the best, not fall off. I'll sit straight, sit on the saddle. Those are the three that I feel like really kind of nailed the vibe of it. So we're gonna go with those and move on to question number three. What is the hair on the horse's forehead called? Forehead, horse's forehead. What is that hair called? Let's see. Ducks are pretty funny. They're always quacking jokes. Ooh, that's a good one. Ducks are funny. I like seeing ducks drink water out of cups because they just kind of slurp it up everywhere and go, no, don't do that. No one make gifts out of that, please. Why can't I chat? What's going on? I made the chat too big, now I can't chat. This is confusing. I'm dealing with a lot of new setup today. This is a little bit of a thrown together stream, but I think we're gonna do all right. Maybe? How are you? How are you all doing out there in the Twitchoverse? What is the hair on the horse's forehead called? It is called The forelock. Who knew what that was? Maureen K knew what that was. For Maine, so close. A lot of people said Maine. Some people said Star. I forgot this one, unfortunately. Gazzo has a little bit of an advantage because I did run this pack in an in-company meeting a couple weeks ago, but it is the forelock, and I'm only going to give it to Maureen K for being word perfect on that one. So let's see, that puts Maureen K up top with 19 points, followed by Gazzo also with 19 points, and then a tie for third with Exodia and Tesla Toast with 11 points. Let's move on to question number 4. What do you put on the horse when you're not riding it and you're bringing it somewhere? What do you put on the horse when you're not riding it and you're bringing it somewhere? Could be some horse perfume, hoof-fume. That's nothing. If you are with geese, you'll have a honking good time. Oh, these are starting to hurt. These are starting to hurt me a little bit. If you're just joining us in Twitch, let's see, we've got 18 people watching and only 12 people in the game. So what are you doing? Download the app, Sporcle Party. It's right there. It's totally free. Download it, punch in a username, punch in that code over there. It's, oh God, my hand. It's right there. And then you can play along with us. We're going to be playing at least 2 more games today. We are going to be playing at most 2 more games today after this one. It's absolutely not too late to join in. And if you're not following the Twitch channel right now, give us a little follow and I can give you a virtual high five, which is the thing where I just give you a high five through the camera. It's state-of-the-art tech, folks. It's a halter. Blanket and leash bridle, no. Maureen K seems to be a bit of a horse expert here because again, we see halter. It's not blinders. It's not bridle buckle dressage. It's whatever it was I just said. I literally forgot the word as soon as I clicked away from it. I don't know. I didn't know they made halter tops in horse size. Ooh. What is the second most important grooming tool? The second most important grooming tool. There is an obvious first answer. Skip over that one. We're not talking about the most obvious first answer. What is the second most important grooming tool for a horse? Is it a toothbrush? Horse have big teeth. Horse have big teeth. They need a big toothbrush for big teeth. Long tail, need tail brush. Big body brush? Is it a brush? I honestly don't remember. Put it in the chat. Shout out to horses. Absolutely, Angus the dog. Shout out to horses. If you see a horse today, give it a shout out. Horse! Just like that. That's all you gotta do. And what is the second most important grooming tool for horses? It's a hoof pick. It's not a brush. Maybe I stirred you wrong by saying brush so many times, but it is in fact a hoof pick. Maureen K, again, word perfect on the answers. It's almost like they've played this pack before. It's not fly swatter. It's not horse brush, pretty bow. It's the hoof pick. Maureen K cementing that lead. I went through a horse phase in my younger days. Oh, that'll do it. Maureen, I'm curious if you can say why the horse pick is the second most important tool and also what is the first most important tool, because I don't know. Where do you put the tack? Where do you put the tack? That's something that a horse needs. I think my score will be a bust. That's okay, Zanspectra. This is just the first pack. I want you all to really start thinking of like very specific topics that we can play for the next couple packs, because that's what I'm going to be putting on the poll. I'm not going to be putting like geography. I want it to be like, you know, Alabama geography. I want it to be like super specific information that someone must have made a custom pack of, and then I will find a custom pack as close to that as we can, and that will be what we play for the rest of the day, those two. Because I don't have any of the purchased packs on this device. They're all on my iPod. So I figure why not give the user-generated packs a little bit more love than we usually do. I'll of course be taking suggestions for packs you all make. That'll absolutely go in the poll. But I'm also interested in just like, let's just like dig deep into the Sporcle Party archives, the Parchives, and see what we can find. In the tack room. It's the room for the tack. Oh, I'm gonna give it to the tack spot because that is very, very close. You use it to pin the tail. That's for a donkey on the tack board. I can't give it to that one. It's not on the horse, unfortunately. It is in the tack room. That is a hard question, as you can see. And we're going to move on to question number 7. What sound do you make to ask a horse to canter? What sound? A sound, probably a mouth sound, but it could be a clap or a snap, do you use to make a horse canter? I think that's a way to make them walk funny. Or not funny, but not funny haha, but funny like, oh, look at the way that horse is walking. That's not the way horses normally walk. Definitely the hardest pack I've played. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one, folks. We don't mess around when it comes to horse trivia. You know, it's all about the horses when it comes down to it. It's not about the questions. It's about horses. This is, what is the name of this pack? It's just horses. I'm testing your knowledge on horses. So what sound do you ask to make the horse canter? And Chex Mix, I would love your answer as soon as you can possibly get it in. Thank you. It is a kissing sound. It's not a click of the tongue. It's not a giddy up. Hey, can you canter, please? Not quite. Oh, Kurt. Smacking, tisk, whistle. Whoa, Wilhelm scream. I can't even, I can hear the Wilhelm scream, but I cannot, like, it's like not a noise I can make come out of my body. It's not a yeehaw. So unfortunately, no one gets this one. It's a kissing sound, or a, which leaves Maureen K still up top, going into question number 8. What is the middle part of the horse's hoof called? Can you do the goofy scream? I can do the goofy scream. Let me just, Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I give that like 60%. I'm sorry if I blew out anyone's headphones. I tried to turn the mic down a little bit, and I also just didn't feel like committing fully to that at this moment. It's not as fun doing the weird noises without someone else in the room to hear them and react to them. I'll say, I feel a little like an insane person just standing in this room screaming. I feel a little like an insane person standing in this room and talking to you. And by you, I mean literally just a camera that I'm staring into as if it is the eyes of another human being. Welcome to 2022, folks. The world is weird and we're getting weirder. What is the middle part of the horse's hoof called? The frog! That is the last word I expected to see come up on my phone, is the frog. Zant Spectro, if I could give you a bonus point for having the frog icon, I would, but it is in fact the frog is the middle part of the hoof. Oh boy, it's only been 15 minutes. We're losing it, folks. It is Maureen K up top, going to question number 9. What holds the saddle in place while you're riding? We got the return of the wrong use of your, but that's okay. It's all fine. Everything's fine, folks. It's frog. Are you kidding me? Oh, the frog? Why is it called a frog? What is the middle part of a horse's hoof called a frog? Okay, come on. Get it together. All right, that helped a lot. Oh, I feel much better now after that whole speech about how crazy the world is, just reading the word frog. Oh man. Here just in time for the last 2 questions. Well, oh, that's all right, Dr. Bonkers. This is just the first pack. We got 2 more games coming. I'll say it again. We're doing all user gen packs today because I feel like it and I'm running the show and that's what I said I wanted to do. So think of some weird specific topics, or if you just want to submit, there we go, a pack that you made, also excellent. We're just going user gen today. No official Sporcle packs. Ivan says it's the girth is what holds the saddle in place while you're riding. Alina got that, and no one else. Maureen K, because you've been doing so well, if you can tell me in the chat that saddle strap is another name for girth, I will accept this. Saddle ties, IDK, that's a thing, right? Sheer force of will, stirrups, straps, blanket, bridle, the power of friendship, power of the dog, more like. That movie won Best Director, or that director won a Best Director. Does the movie win Best Director, or does the director win Best Director for directing a movie? I don't know. But I gotta move forward, so I'm just gonna give it to the one person who said girth, because that's what the pack says, and I'm nothing if not respectful of the pack creators' initial intentions. We've got, going into the final question of the first round, first game of the day, Maureen K up top with 38 points, followed by Alina, followed by Zant Spectro. with a pretty close tie between everyone else. This is the final question. This is where you can make or break your game, folks. First, you're gonna pick, nope, it's the wrong. Question number 10. What do you use when a horse isn't going? What do you use when a horse isn't going? When a horse stands still? When horse stands still, horse not move. What you do make horse not, what you do when horse not move? You touch horse, you say hi horse. I played this game last night called Neanderthal Poetry, which is sort of like secret word, I guess, where you're trying to get someone to say a specific word, but you can't say it. But the twist on this game is you can only use one-syllable words to describe the word that you're trying to get the other people to say. Neanderthal Poetry is fun. Yes, Vivel, Jason. Yes, it is. But I think that kind of broke my brain a little bit, and now I can like only exclaim in one-syllable words, which is fun, but probably makes me sound, going back to what I was saying, insane. A whip or a crop? Let's see. Rein, spurs, let the horse do what it wants. I agree, Angus the dog. A kind tap with the crop. That's a crop. Let's see. Whip, whip, whip. Use your words, your bike, your feet. I'm gonna give it to anyone who said crop or whip. So we're gonna do that and submit it, and here we go. Oh, Pharaoh is following now. Thank you, Exodia Finder. Pharaoh, welcome to Sporcle Party. You must be new here. If you're in the game, let me know. And also, go ahead and put your hand right up to your computer screen. It's fine if it's gonna get dirty. You can wash it off later. I won't mind. And just, boom, that's a virtual high five. Here we go. Welcome to the party. We're moving on to the final round. Final question of this first game. We got 2 more games, so no worries if you're just joining us. Go ahead and download the app Sporcle Party. Punch in that code. You can play along. We're going to be here for at least at most another 2 games. Hopefully you picked a difficulty. Now you're going to pick your wager for the final question. You can lose these points, so be careful, but you're going to pick 0, 10, or 20, and that will be either added or subtracted to your final score, depending on if you get it right or wrong. Easy as that. Aiming for a solid negative 20 points. I respect that, Dr. Bonkers. I really do. I think we call that the golf score. Although I guess a golf score is 1. It's hard to say. I mean, if you're going for like an actual perfect golf score, I guess it would be 18 if you're playing 18 holes. But I'm not a golfer. I'll get either 43 or 3. Only time will tell. But why don't we... Sino, let's get that wager in. I would like to move on to his last question. I'm going to give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, Sino. I gotta be able to move forward. There we go. Final question. Do they have a term in golfing if you manage to get a score of 18? I don't know, but I would love for someone to tell me if you do. Final question. How do horses sleep? Well, I hope. I hope they have sweet horse dreams of hay and sugar cubes and apples. How do horses sleep? Now, I know the answer to this question in real life, and I know the answer to this question in the app. It's called the Kim Jong-il, yes, because he's the world's greatest golfer. It's been proven by North Korean media. But I know the answer to this one, and should I be generous? No, I will not be generous. I will be going by precisely what the app says the answer is, and the answer is they sleep standing up. Quite a few of you got that. Standing up. Everyone, so far, everyone, oh my goodness. Standing up. Angus the dog, unfortunately, they do sleep. It has been proven by my favorite YouTube video, horses peacefully sleeping and farting. Go ahead and look that up if you want. It's exactly what it says on the box. It's a video of a bunch of horses going to sleep, and sometimes they fart. They do sleep. Toss and turn and think of embarrassing moments. No, that's how I sleep. And with their eyes open. It's standing up. Quite a few of you got that. It's called, ASMR. That's correct, Dr. Bonkers. That's 100% correct. But let's go ahead and see what. It's Maureen K with 58 points, a very, very good score, followed by Elena with 49 and Zant Spectre with 43. That's a good podium. Those are some good scores for this tricky pack. We got Brian in 4th, Kitty Kessie in 5th, Ingonia in 5th. There's a tie. JB in 5th. Oh my gosh, a 4-way tie for 5th. Kira in 5th. Exodia Finder in 9th, Victory in 10th, Angus the Dog in 11th, GeoGamer in 11th, and Mama Donovan in 11th, with Tesla Toast bringing in a -9 score. Wow. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, folks. We gotta pick another pack, and I want you to tell me either a pack you've made that you wanna play, or a weird topic that you want me to find a user-generated pack of. It's gonna go one way or the other, but I do need some suggestions. So let me start getting that poll ready. Anime moms. I'll go with anime and we'll see what happens. Dogs, yes. Okay, let me manage poll. New poll. New, next, game, question mark? Okay, anime, oh gosh, this is getting tricky. Anime, that's not how you spell anime. Oh my gosh, okay, Ghostly MG is following. I'm gonna get to you in a second, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Anime, dogs, Shrek pack, absolutely Dr. Bonkers. Let's get one more topic. Famous people named Chet. I'm gonna go with famous Chet, and we're gonna start that poll now. And Ghostly MG, go ahead and put your ghost hand right up to the screen. And by using the power of ghosts and the internet, which are my two favorite sources of energy in this world, ghosts and the internet, I'm gonna give you a virtual spooky high five. Ooh, all right, welcome to the Sporcle party. Here we go. I'm gonna run a quick ad, folks, and then we'll be back, unless you're a subscriber, in which case you can see me run the ad. See you in a minute, or right now. It hasn't started yet. Okay. Oh, okay. Welcome to Behind the Paywall, everybody. I hope you're having a good time so far. This is definitely an interesting one. We're keeping it chill today. We're keeping it casual. I have my water bottle sitting next to very high capacity memory cards that Peter uses, so I don't want to get those wet. How's a poll doing? Almost over. Anime and dogs are neck and neck, and it seems that it's a tie. I forget. Isn't there a Sporcle made anime pack? We're not back. Yes, there is. I don't know if you can see me right now, Exodia Finder, but there is, but we're not gonna play that. Read any good books lately, Darrin? I read a Daredevil comic recently that I really liked, but I haven't read a real book in quite a minute. Oh, I forgot how to vote. Oh well. Well, we're almost back, so I'll announce it officially in a second, but we're back. Exodia Finder, I can't remember if I said it, or I don't know if you heard me. There is an anime pack, but we're not gonna be playing that one. I read a Daredevil comic that I really liked from a few years ago where he fights someone else who gets the Daredevil powers, but he's not blind, and that's sort of the big reveal, is that Daredevil thinks he's fighting someone else who's blind. And the guy's like, no, dummy, I'm not blind, you are. Crazy. Good comic. I heard you, Darrin. Ad break was pretty short this time. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, is it frozen again? Okay. Nope. Yeah, it's frozen. Let me reset the screen share just so that it refreshes. And we're gonna host a party, search, and I'm gonna go for a dog pack because I have played good dog packs before. Cute dogs, first one that pops up. We're gonna be playing Cute Dogs by Holly H. It's all about dogs. You know what? You're totally right. I do need to look for anime dogs first. Anime, let's see what comes up just for anime. Anime easy, anime quiz, anime quotes, Japanese phrases. I'm gonna go for dogs because we don't have a dogs pack, but Sporcle does have an anime pack. And I wanna be as far away from the official, nope, not that one. Cute dogs. Cute dogs pack, there we go. Cute dogs, all about dogs. Let's see, anyone can play, notify, host only, host party. And what's that code? 964897. If you're just joining us, welcome to the party. This is Sporcle Party. It's an app, it's a game, you can download it, it's free. It's 100% free. All you gotta do is download it. Google Play Store, Apple App Store. Pretty funny that Apple already had app in their name way before app was like a common term. And then you download it, you punch in a name so that we know what to call you, and then you punch in that game code over there, and then you're playing with us. We got this game and one more game coming up later. But for now, let's see who we've got. We've got Exodia Finder, Kira, Maureen K, Plagued by Foibles, Esenford, Ingonia, Kyoko, Tesla Toast, Matt, Mama Donovan, Victory, Zanspectro, Kitty Cassie, and Pedro. I'm just gonna go with Pedro. But let's start that party. Darrin, that still says horses. That's because the screen share did not reconnect. Do dogs dream? That's gonna be your first question. I hope you can see it. Reconnect, come on, phone screen mirroring, start now. Now it should catch up. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So it's just gonna stop doing it every once in a while. But Sporcle Party, do dogs dream? Do dogs dream? I think most of us know the answer to this because it's very, I don't want to give away the answer, but I think most of us know if they dream or not. Aren't dogs just small horses? Dogs are like the second funniest animal after horses. Dogs are a little too pure to be the funniest animal. Dogs are great. I love dogs, but horses are kind of stupid in a really great way that dogs are not. Like, dogs are also dumb animals. I mean, all animals are dumb. We're dumb animals. I'm not trying to point any fingers here, but you know, yes. Only sleep only when they sleep. I'll give it to that. Sure, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right, there it is. Dogs sleep, yes. Next question. Why do dogs chase their tail? More, I can't remember what possessive, more improper use of possessive words here. Do dogs dream of dog sheep? That's a great question. I think I heard or read somewhere on the internet, so please don't take this as true at all, but sort of one of the main differences between the psychology of cats and dogs is that dogs recognize people as something separate than them, like they recognize that we are not dogs, but cats think that we are just big dumb cats that are like not good at being cats, which is interesting if it's true. I mean, if the evidence is there to support the idea that that is plausible, because like, you know, I really did think we'd have dog translation by this time, by the year of our dog 2022. And we don't have dog translation yet. To gain attraction, I think that means to get attention. They're grrr because it's there. Because they don't realize it's their own tail, because it's fun, because they think it's alive. Boredom, because it's fun, because they're bored or trying to have fun. For fun, for fun, for fun. Genetics, IDK. It itches them. It's fun. Peripheral vision. They don't know it's their tail. They think it's an intruder. They think it's another animal to make ends meet. Squared, I gotta give it to you, because that is a really good answer. To make ends meet, because you got the head of the dog and the tail of the dog meeting in the edge of the circle. But other than that, I'm not going to give anyone any points, because that's not the answer, except for to make ends meet, because I think it was good. Why can't dogs eat chocolate? Why can't they eat chocolate? Dogs love to eat meat and some vegetables. Homework, famously. Dogs love to eat homework. Has anyone ever had a dog eat their homework? I know that's the trope, like that's the thing, but please tell me in the chat if a dog has ever eaten your homework, even if it's like a science fair project, or if you had to bring in a roast chicken for show and tell and the dog ate that, that'll count. I'll count that. I'll give you points. Dogs can't eat chocolate because you keep it all in the cupboard. That's what's preventing them from eating chocolate, but why can't they eat it? That's a barrier. That's stopping them, but like something makes it so dogs don't eat it. And it's because too much theobromine, which I believe is a neurotoxin. I'm gonna give it to toxic, poisonous, theobromine. Elena definitely got it. Cannot digest is not the answer. I feel like there's a more specific answer because it makes them sick, I guess. Poisonous, 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 toxic, 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 poisonous, poison, theobromide, theobromine, toxic, tricks are for kids, unfortunately. Oh, it's Parrot, not Pharaoh. Hi, Alina. Another Alina. A different Alina? The same Alina. Oh, and you're gone. Makes them sick. I'll give it to Tricks are for kids. They sure are, folks. Dogs can't eat chocolate because I already ate it all. Oh, Spectro, I told you to save some for me. I had a dog eat my burger before. Oh man, I'd love a burger right now. We got pizza coming to the Sporcle office today, and I will admit that's part of the reason we're kind of rushing through these, because I want some pizza before it's cold. I'm just gonna be honest with you folks, that's where I'm at today. I'm hungry, and there's pizza in the office. And pizza is there. Yeah, see, it's already here. It's already getting cold. Thank you, Jason. Why do dogs have wet noses? Oh, why do dogs have wet noses? What are frogs? You ever see that Jeopardy clip, Celebrity Jeopardy, where Alex, you know, gives the answer, and it's like, these amphibious creatures start as tadpoles and are frequently seen on lily pads. And Stephen King, who's playing, goes, what are frogs? And Alex Trebek goes, that's correct. And then David Duchovny quietly off to the side goes, what are frogs? And then in my favorite version, the X-Files music starts playing. Yeah, Dr. Bonkers knows this clip. Dr. Bonkers, I feel like we see a lot of the same internet stuff, and I appreciate that. I remember the answer to this from playing Nintendogs as a kid. I never had that game, but I did just get an Xbox One. No, an Xbox Series S just over a week ago, and it's great. I've been playing Elden Ring. I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight. I've got access to so many games. I haven't... Jeff! Oh no, sorry, it was San Francisco. I have a friend named Jeff, and we constantly talk about Jeopardy. How they reduce their body temp. That's not true. I'm almost certain that's not a correct answer, but it's the correct answer in the app. So that's what we're gonna have to go with. Let's see. Sweat. They're always smelling wet things. They are well. To avoid concussions, to enhance smell, to keep them cool. Why not? It helps them regulate. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the correct thing. Okay, helps them cool. Okay, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. For better smelling, helps their smell because they lick their noses, because they drink out of toilet, because it's not, aids their sense of smell. Yeah, yep, going with cooling. That's it. Jeff. What is Jeff? Jeff. What is Jeff? That's correct. Why do dogs howl? I just said Jeff about 40 times, and you maybe don't understand why, and you're just gonna have to live with that, okay? That's... What can I say? Look up Jeopardy and on YouTube, and you'll know. You'll get it. It's that simple. Watch Jeopardy, watch the What Are Frogs video, and watch the one where Alex talks to someone about nerdcore hip hop, nerdcore rap, and that one's also funny. He had some sick burns over those many years on television, and I'm always gonna love him. My favorite Jeopardy parody is still Will Ferrell and SNL. Oh, I'm a big fan of those sketches. Communicate. And this has been The Dog Late News with Fido. I'm gonna give to that one. Because they descend from wolves, because they don't know the words, because anxiety, communication, a couple of you got that. I have a cat, so this is hard for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyoko. Mating, pack affinity, they're hungry like the wolf. To express dominance, to get the moon's attention. Squared, you're getting me today. To identify danger, to speak to each other when they are sad. We're gonna go with those. Do you all remember when Cliff Clavin from Cheers was on Jeopardy? I don't. I did not see that one. Why do dogs have whiskers? Why do dogs have whiskers? I feel like dogs are not known for having whiskers. That's more of a cat thing. Like, they do have some, but cats are like the long, tenderly, supposedly it's like the original, who are you? Original Spoon. Ah, Original Spoon, classic. Original Spoon. I honestly did not recognize that username for a minute. Why do dogs have whiskers? Cats have whiskers to, like, maybe, I've heard they use them to, like, gauge if a space is big enough for their body to fit through, but also cats can be pretty thin and their whiskers can go up pretty far. So, I don't know. It's one of those things. Why do dogs have whiskers? To know what is around them. That's not a good answer. I thought this was going to be a different pack, honestly. So it's fine. I'm going to go with help, and it helps them sense things. So I'd like to give a shout out to my dog Angus, who is really cool. Yep, that gets points. It helps them detect their surroundings. Correct. Navigation, another way to sense. Navigation, protect from infections. They are related to wolves. They can't shave. To detect animals, to detect danger, to feel stuff, to sense objects, to tell them if they will fit. Well, cats have them to know what space they can fit, so I'm going to say that. This is a tough one. This is a tough one to judge, you guys. Because they don't have opposable thumbs. Now, I can't say yes to that one. Make you scramble eggs? No. Protect them from infections? No. Are they okay? They can't shave. So none of those, I feel fine about saying no to those. To tell them if they will fit. Don't at me. What Disney movie has a white and black dog? There's gotta be more than one. That's such a common way to describe a dog. There has to be more than one. Definitely the hardest pack that I've played. Yeah, this is, you didn't realize today was gonna be expert mode. We're playing on expert mode today, folks. No revives, no health regeneration, enemies do extra damage. This is expert mode. What Disney movie has a black and white dog? I can think of at least one. I can think of two easily. Three if you count straight to DVD videos. That dog has brown on it. Does Goofy count? Does like a black and white cartoon featuring Goofy count? Probably not. Bolt, but I'm gonna give it to 101 Dalmatians because that movie's full of black and white dogs. Like, it cannot be. Bolt is the first one I thought of, but yeah. And Kira, you got it, the straight-to-video sequel. So many ignoring 101 Dalmatians. Yes. Simply cannot give it to Bolt. I mean, Bolt technically does. You know what? You know what? Bolt doesn't have a black and white dog in it. Bolt has a white dog in it with a black thunderbolt painted on his side. I've seen that movie. You're welcome, everybody. Yeah, exactly, Dr. Pong, because you and me, we're like this today. The black and white animal is the cat. Yes, oh my gosh. Okay, next question. Bolt is white. Bolt is a white dog with a black stripe painted on him. That is different. How many Disney dogs are there? Well, we know there's at least 103, because there's 102 Dalmatians, plus Bolt. You know what? Let's count them off. Goofy, Pluto, Bolt, 102 Dalmatians. We got Nana from Peter Pan. There's got to be dogs in what's it called? Aristocats. Oliver and Company's got a bunch of dogs. Jesus, there's so many. 53? 53? Where'd you get that number from? I'm giving it to everybody. I can't in good conscience not give this to everyone because there are so many and this is literally not, I cannot not give this to everyone because that doesn't make any sense. There are so many more dogs than 53. Why do dogs wag their tails? Oh my gosh, 53 Disney dogs, baby. Is that a list? Jason, can you do me a favor and just Google 53 Disney dogs and see if that is some established number? I'm really curious if, like, that's like a BuzzFeed article, like top 53 Disney dogs rated. Zanspector, I have no idea what you're, yes, the spelling. It's, a child probably wrote this, maybe. And you can't be mean to kids. They don't know any better. They're also dumb animals, just like us. But dumber because they're small and their brains are still squishy. Squishier. Don't at me. For communication. Just like howling. Oh, just like howling. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Whew. We're going into it. We're going into yes. Yep. Consequence of excitement. Yep. Show affection, show emotion, show emotion. They're happy to express happiness, to show happiness, to signal they're happy, way to express emotion. When they are excited about plagued by foibles, maybe not, that's when they wag their tails, but it's when they are excited. So I'm gonna give it to you. Your and theirs are tick me off. I understand, Zam Spectro, I do. Why do dogs eat grass? I feel like there's a couple answers for this one as well, but also I don't know anything about dogs, it turns out. There is a this is a popping stream, lots of people playing. Yeah, we got 19 people in the game, we got 22 people in the stream. Hey, if you're watching the stream and not playing, what are you doing? Download the app, it's Sporcle Party, it's right there. App Store, Google Play, code's over there, it's free. You can come and play. We're gonna play one more game real quick and then I gotta go eat some pizza. It's Pagliacci, like I can't not. Doctor, I am Pagliacci because I'm hungry for pizza and I'm sad about it. I'm gonna make a pack now called Wrong Answers Only, and you just have to give the funniest answer. Please do it, Dr. Bonkers. Please tell us when that's done. JB23, they eat grass for communication, duh. Yes, to communicate to other dogs. Upset tummy, because they are, okay, I'm gonna actually go with this one. Because why not? Grass can be delicious, correct. Hungry. Indigestion, helps digestion. They don't have Tums. They're making themselves throw up because they feel sick. They're not getting enough nutrients in their food to clear their tummy, nausea, to get high. Unfortunately, no. Help digestion, help them throw up hairballs. Dogs don't have hairballs. Help with digestion, to spew. Upset stomach, I'm bad at this one. Their tummy hurts. Because they are hungry. Nah. Because they eat everything. No. Hungry. Oh, I wanted to give up to hungry, but I'm gonna be a little more normal on this one. I give you the real name, and I've written a nom de plume pack at Sporcle. I give you their real name, and you have to give me their nom de plume. We'll throw it on the poll. We'll throw it on the poll for the next one. Because we're about to finish this game, and then we gotta get to the next one. I don't know the names of any plums. Jewel plum. Ruby plum, is that a thing? Wow, everyone wants the hard difficulty on this one. Now you gotta pick your wagers. 0, 10, or 20 points, wager wisely, because if you get this wrong, you will lose those points, and the answer might not be for communication. That's pizza speed round. I know it's the pizza speed round. I want that pizza. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I wish I could just like force this app to move faster. I feel like it's also a little laggy because I'm screen sharing, and the Wi-Fi in here is not great. There's a lot of, so it's very interesting. It's very interesting. He's, yeah. Why do dogs lick your face? Unless, here's the gambit. Don't enter any answers yet. It's too late, okay. But I'm gonna say, if the answer is to communicate, obviously that's the answer. But if you put to communicate and it is not that, I will, no, I can't. It's too late. Half the people already answered. Never mind, don't listen to me. You're making me want to get pizza now. Dr. Bonkers, you should get pizza. It's a good food. Now with all this talk of pizza, I'm really craving some Blaze. Is that a local pizza spot? Where is Blaze? What is Blaze Pizza? I don't know anything about that. I've barely lived in the West Coast. So if it's like a East Coast thing or a Central East Coast thing. Oh yeah, it's like Dunkin'. We have a Pagliacci here. To release stress, they lick your face. Your stress or their stress? I thought they did it because they liked the salty flavor. To erase the ugly. To taste where you've been. Well, no one got to release stress, which is the answer. Thus triggering a release. They show affection, thus triggering a release of dopamine, which relieves stress. Okay, you know what? You know what, Slayer Darth? You convinced me. I'm gonna give with show affection. Communication. Sorry, Tesla Toast, I can't do it. For affection and respect, for showing affection, kisses sent, show affection, they like you. Angus the dog, you get points for that just for being nice. Affection, to sense you, to show affection, they love you, they soften their tongues, to taste where you've been. Oh, that's my favorite answer in here, but I can't do it. All right, there are 300 of them though. LeBron James is a co-owner. Oh, cool. I guess, Blaze Pizza, is that because of the Miami Heat? He used to play for them. Esenford, who are you? When did you get into this game? How did you get 72? I didn't even notice you playing. Well, congratulations, Essence Ford, on getting first place in the Cute Dogs pack with 72 points. That is almost a perfect game, just about. With Victory getting 69 points in second place. Nice. Maureen K getting 68 points in third. Yeah, don't use my non-blues pack. I have a British PM's pack if you can throw that into the mix. Okay, if you would prefer to have that in the poll, I will do that one instead. Maureen K in third, Kira in fourth, JB in fifth, Plagued by Foibles in sixth, Fredo in seventh, Kyoko in eighth, Angus the Dog in ninth, Brian in 10th, Exodia Finder in 11th, Victory YY in 12th, Sand Spectre in 13th, Alina in 14th, Madman Mama Donovan in 15th, Pedro in 15th, Kitty Cassidy in 17th, and in 18th, and Tesla Toast in 19th. Let's get that poll going for the next and final pack of the day. It's fine, don't worry about it. New poll. Okay, Shrek Pack. Last game the day. Okay, we got Shrek, British, PMs, serial killers, I see. And what's one more thing? I could put anime back on since we didn't do anime. I honestly just didn't feel like looking up. I don't know, I can't talk about anime that much. I don't know if Disney or anime. Let's do Disney, because we've been talking about Disney for a while and I feel like getting mad at it. Disney, start that poll. I'm gonna start an ad for you all so that we can make some money and you can vote in peace and quiet, unless you're a subscriber to our Twitch channel, in which case you can keep hearing me prattle on about stuff. I don't know, is my shoe untied? No, okay. I'm gonna watch this poll a little more closely. Disney already got 5 votes, that's pretty good. Can't wait to hear about those Disney dogs. Oh my God, we got Pluto, we got Pongo, we got Paradita, the 3 Ps. Disney at 6. Oh man, I might have to find a Disney pack. Hey, what's your name? Sulfurs is now following. Welcome, Sulfurs. Did you just win? No, but welcome. Hey, Sulfurs, put your hand up to your computer screen. I know it's gonna get gross. Don't worry about it. You can clean it off later. And I'm just gonna give you a virtual high 5. Good job. Hey, welcome to the party. Thank you for following. We really appreciate that. If anyone else out there is watching and you're not following us, what are you doing? I shouldn't say that during the ad. Oh well. If wolves count, and if wolves count, do coyotes, foxes, hyenas? Hyenas no, foxes yes. Next question. Coyotes yes too. I feel like wolves and coyotes are close enough, but not foxes or hyenas. Foxes are close enough. Fox and the Hound, please, come on. And we're back. Hey, let's see. Disney won. So we're gonna find a Disney pack. Is the app frozen again? Yes, it is. The app is not frozen. My screen sharing. Hey, okay, it caught up. Awesome. We're gonna, no, host a party. All right, let's find a Disney pack. Let's see. More than 40 questions about the happiest entertainment company on earth. Only 8 plays. Disney characters. That's gotta be it, right? Disney characters, because someone once told me the Shrek pack was gonna roll me. I will update the Shrek pack someday. Don't you, hold me to that, people. Hold me accountable. Host party. Let's change that code. I gotta get some pizza in me ASAP. 447-412. I missed a 4 in there. Okay, right, that's it. Punch in the code. Join the game, please. It's right there. It's right here. You should all add me as a friend also on Sporcle Party if you're not. I know Peter tells you if that's how you know when this is happening, is you get the notification that Peter has started a party. So 53 Disney dogs. Hey, Kyoko, thank you. It's easy as that, folks. You just got to send me a request and I will accept it. And then you can get a notification whenever we do that. You can also get a notification if you follow us here on Twitch or subscribe. That really supports us, helps us out. We get some fun emojis. We're working on adding more stuff for our, hey, Victor, gotcha. JB, gotcha. Hey, this is fun. So many friends. All right, we got 18 people in the game. That's about how many we had playing last time. So I'm gonna start it. And if you're just joining us, welcome. App, download, code, there. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Yep, a Joker Catwoman episode. Things I'm still losing the horses back. Well, horses are funny. What Disney princess lost a glass shoe when the clock struck 12? I'm gonna predict there's gonna be 2 dog questions that we're gonna see today in this pack. Just 2 dog questions. Either the answer is gonna be a dog or what dog or, you know, Dogs. Dog related, dog adjacent. Because someone tried to use the hyenas against Catwoman and failed. In the Batman. Whoa! Man, I wish I knew how to even approach Utspot 2. That works. Utspot 2, thank you so much for following. Go ahead and put your hand right up on the screen, your robot hand, if that's what you have. And 3, 2, 1, bam! Hard for Darrin to pronounce back. Unfortunately, I cannot read. Oh, I want to say that's Korean, but I don't know for certain. But Utspot, welcome to the thing. Please download the game if you'd like and play along with us. It is indeed Korean. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's Cinderella. When I was in college, Cinderella, who's not a Disney dog, that's correct. The one shoe woman named Cinderella. Schmoperator, you gotta get an answer in. When I was in college, I was in 2 different sketch shows that had a sketch about Cinderella making the mice do forced labor for her. I said, didn't we just do this sketch a couple years ago? And the person who wrote it said, I don't care. And then we did it anyway. Who voiced Maui in Moana? It's a good movie. This is a good one of my favorites actually. But I got to play Gus Gus, I think. Yes. So it was a love, Cinderella! And you know, doing mouse stuff. Yeah, college students have great comedy minds, those college students. I was one of them for 4 years. Someone writing in Hangul. Okay, yep. Subscribed, followed, subscribed, followed, followed. Yes, gotcha. Utspot 2. I hope that's not like, I hope that is like the actual rest of the username and not just like a bot that is like doing some function. I don't know. Or it's a bot. That could also be a thing. It could just be a bot. Who voiced Maui though? That was Maui just messing around. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's not Gomez. It's not Hobbs from, it is Hobbs from the Fast and Furious. Rock the Dwayne Johnson, who's not a Disney dog, but he is a Batman dog or a Superman dog in an upcoming movie. Maybe just someone that really likes Utz potato chips. Oh, Utz. I was curious why the mice can talk, but no other animals can, like not the cat Lucifer. It's weird, right? Not a bot. Hey people. All right. Hey Utzbot. Great to see you. Thank you for chiming in. I really appreciate that. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock Johnson. He's playing Crypto, the super dog in Super Pets, a movie coming out this year. If The Flash had not been postponed, we would have had 4 Batmans in movies this year, at least. But instead, we just get the Batman starring Rob Bat, and he's also playing Black Adam, that's true. And Keanu Reeves is playing Batman in the Super Pets movie. What Disney princess got poisoned? Ooh, there were 2 of them. There were definitely 2 of them. I guess it depends on if one was poisoned or just got cursed. Also, I don't know which one that would be. You can make the argument for both. I'm gonna accept both of the ones I'm thinking of. Yep, Keanu Reeves is playing Batman. It's an animated. It's an animated movie, Super Pets. Keanu Reeves plays Batman. I can't remember who plays Superman. The Rock plays Crypto the Superdog. Kevin Hart plays Ace the Bat Hound. That's all I know about that movie. It doesn't look great, but whatever. It's Snow White, but I'm gonna give it to Sleeping Beauty because she also gets poisoned. Snow White and or Sleeping Beauty. Snow White, who is not a Disney dog, correct. Snow White, I feel like she can't be the only one, lol. Yep. I partially remember Keanu Reeves is playing Batman, live action or cartoon. The Rock is also, yeah, Ziggy Brother, The Rock. One of my least favorite actors. The Rock? He's fine. You know, he's fine. I watched Red Notice, which was like one of his more recent movies, and I like that. I like him in that movie because he gets beat up. That's kind of the thing. You can watch a Polygon video about this, but it's like built into his contract in like the Fast and Furious movies that he can't, neither him nor Vin Diesel can lose fights. So when they fight each other, it always has to end in like a draw. Like they have to be physically separated and the fight can't end. They literally count the punches and kicks that go into the choreography so that it comes out even. It's really strange. Weird ego stuff going on. Who played Dory in Finding Nemo and Finding Dory? Tell me that. Finding Dory, I feel like Finding Nemo is my favorite Disney movie. Like, it is just my favorite. And I understand it's a Pixar movie, but it is my favorite Disney-produced Pixar movie. So, there, you know, I like Lilo and Stitch too. I like the fish ones. I like ocean stuff. I think the ocean is a good place to put an animated movie because you can do lots of cool stuff in it. My favorite weird ego thing is that in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Bugs and Mickey had to be in the exact same number of frames. I think I heard that, and that's really interesting too. It's Ellen the Generous. Ellen, don't look me in the eye. It's not those ones. It's Ellen DeGeneres. This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Knick-knack. Ellen DeGeneres. Growing up, but more importantly, I love that snow globe. Oh yeah, the snow globe short is good. I haven't watched Bruce Willis's Red. If you haven't watched Red, one of the best films I've ever watched. Okay. Little topical with Bruce Willis's recent announcement that he's stepping away from acting to focus on his Red's okay. Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about it. What Disney character has magical ice powers? Is there more than one? Is Iceman a Disney character? Not really. Is Mr. Freeze? No, definitely not. Easily not. Turning Red? It's starring Bruce Willis? No, just Red, which stands for Retired and Extremely Dangerous. It's Elsa. I'll give it to Elsa. No other alternate. Elsa, who is not a Disney dog. Frozone and Elsa. Frozone! Yes! Queen Elsa of Arendelle. Yes, but absolutely giving it to Frozone. 100%. That is a Disney character with ice powers. Cannot be disputed. Who was the first Disney princess? Number one. The first one. Bruce Willis is stepping down. Yes. Jim Carrey announced he might take a break. Jim Carrey announced he might take a break after Sonic 2. He might take a break. Very big breaking news from old Jimmy. James Carrey. I don't like that. Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $1 million when he was starting acting, and because he knew he was gonna make it, and he knew he was gonna make $1 million. But like, what good is writing yourself a check for $1 million? Like, you cash it, but it just goes. Like, I get the idea, but you should write someone else a check for $1 million and tell them, hey, don't cash this until I've made $1 million. Jim Carrey hasn't been looking too greatly. He looks fine. I don't know. He's old. He's an old guy. He hasn't, he looks pretty good for being like, I don't know, 60. He was fine in Sonic Press. I don't know. It's Snow White. It's not Cinderella. It's not, I don't know who Persephone is, Mama Donovan. Snow White, who is still not a Disney dog. Jim Carrey, yep, All right, moving on to question number 7. What male Disney character is a mouse? Okay, see, now we're getting back into, well, I can think of a pretty big one, but also we were just talking about Cinderella, and there's also The Rescuers, and there's also, isn't there a son in, gotta be more mice somewhere. I mean, The Rescuers is full of mice. Tutankhamun hasn't been looking too great lately either. Yeah, he's a little rough around the edges, old King Tut. But what male Disney character is a mouse? Mickey. I'm gonna give it to Basil. I'm gonna give it to Bernard. I'm gonna give it to Gus Gus, because these are all correct. Mickey, Jacques, Gus Gus, Ratatouille. That is a rat. I cannot. Really? Mickey, Timothy Q. Mouse, others. Timothy from Dumbo and Bernard from The Rescuers and Gus and Jacques and Basil of Baker Street. But I cannot give it to Remy from Ratatouille. He is not a mouse. He is a rat. Who is the guy Cinderella married? Who's that guy? Who's that guy that Cinderella married? What's his name? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? He got kind of blondish hair. He wore a blue suit, blue king suit, prince suit. What would you call that garment? I guess formal wear for medieval times. Oh, no. Who told you he was blonde? It's brown hair brown. It's blondish. I don't know. What am I? Am I blonde or am I brown hair? Put that in the chat. I dare you. Who's the guy Cinderella married? It's Prince Charming. The most charming of princes. Prince Charming, who might be a Disney dog. Prince Charming, IDK, his name is there. It's so many generic princes. It's 100% Prince Charming. Darrin has hair. That's correct. Not even black. It was black. His hair was black? Yeah, okay. I agree. What is the opposite of What is the opposite of Finding Nemo? What is the opposite of Finding Nemo? I don't know. What is the opposite of Finding Nemo? What is this question? Oh, it's not a dog though. We only have 2 questions left after this one, and so far none of them have been dog questions, which is making me upset. Because I said I wanted 2 dog questions. I predicted that there would be 2 dog questions. I think the only Disney prince I remember being blonde is Kristoff, ignoring Ahab. No, ignoring Moby. What the heck? Who is Moby? Moby Dick? What? That's a whale. And not a Disney whale. It's a Herman Melville whale. Hey, Navashield, I missed you. Hey, oh no, there you are. Navashield, thank you for following. We got a lot of followers today. Put your hand on your computer screen. Bop, bop, bop. Here we go. Pulling back. Bam! Virtual high five. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining the party. Unfortunately, we're about to end the stream, but P. Sherman 42. Well, it's Finding Dory. That's not an opposite. That's a sequel. What is the opposite? No, it should be sequel. What? Avoiding P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Hey, I remembered. Finding Dory. Something going on in the chat? Well, this question is not accurate. Finding Dory is not really. I agree, Pedro. It is not. Maybe they meant the polar opposite. Points for everyone. You know what? You know what? Original Spoon, whoever the heck you are, I'm going to give it to everyone. I'm going to give it to everyone. Because we're almost done here. Even Omen Gunft, which is Finding Nemo backwards, which is funny. What Disney princess lives in the water? It's not a dog. I can tell you that much. Pizza is calling. I know! I cannot smell it because I'm trapped in the studio with the door closed. Maybe the studio is the trivia cage. You ever think about that? Oh, the studio is actually the trivia cage. Anyway, what I was going to say was, hey, if you enjoyed this, if you're having fun, we do this twice a week. Tuesdays, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific time. You can do the conversions. I'm not gonna. We're here. We play packs. We take your suggestions for packs. We play your packs if you write them sometimes. If we throw them in the poll, or you can spend channel points. I didn't talk about a lot of the details of the stream today, and I apologize for that if you're just tuning in and have no idea what is happening. But a pizza's calling me, and I got to get me some pizza. I think there's a lot of clippable things in here too. So Peter, no, it's on YouTube. I know it is. I might have to like pull some stuff for this for my own personal use. Ariel and her sisters. Ariel, who owns Max, a Disney dog. Later, yes. Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid. Yup. All right. Last question of the day before I can go eat some pizza. Wow, there's a huge tie for first. Oh my goodness. So this is really anyone's game still. True, most underrated Disney movie. Yeah, Atlantis is good. I think it's not the most underrated. I think Treasure Planet's the most underrated one, but that's just me. Choose your difficulty. Everyone's going for a hard except for Victoria. Gotta pick a difficulty. Put those wagers in. It's the last question. This will determine the winner. Best Disney also doesn't deserve Atlantis. Agreed. Treasure Planet slaps. We talk about this all the time. Treasure Planet's good. It's got Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's got Long John Silver. It's got David Hyde Pierce. It's got Martin Short. What more could you ask for? And I know Long John Silver is a character, not an actor, but I know what I said and I meant it. Horse! We're bringing it all the way back home, folks. All the way back to horse trivia. What is the horse called in Toy Story? Not a dog. Unfortunately, no dog questions in this one, which makes me very sad. Martin Short, to have 3 names. Put Treasure Planet in the Pirate Pack. Yes! Yes! We will put Treasure Planet questions in the Pirate Pack. 100%. That's locked in. Martin Short, to have 3 names. What does that mean? Who are you? It's Nick. All the people you said before him had 3 names. Oh, Long John Silver, David Hyde Pierce. Yeah, you're right. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nick, for pointing that out. I never even noticed that. Martin Short's got one of those easily recognizable. Yes, he really does. What is the horse called in Toy Story? His name is Bullseye. And everyone got that. No Disney dogs, unfortunately. Not everyone got it. Horsey Rocky. It's not Brownie. It's Bullseye. Let's see how that shakes out. Steve Martin Short, correct. Ride like the wind, Bullseye. And we have a tie with Exodia Finder, JB, 53 Disney Dogs, Valak, Kyoko, Ben, Maureen K, Alina, Kira, Fredo, Zan Spectro, and Victory, sorry, all in first place. I think this is maybe the biggest first way tie we've ever had. So give yourself a round of applause, folks. What an excellent game. We got Mama Donovan in 13th, so it's a 12-way tie or something. Brian in 14th, Juju in 15th, Plagued by Foibles in 16th, and Groob. Kitty Kessie in 18th, Schmopperator in 19th, and Jenna in 20th. Biggest tie ever in a Sporcle party. Wow. Thank you so much for sticking with me, everyone, today. This was a pretty fun little weird party, but I sure enjoyed hosting it for you. Remember to follow us if you aren't already so that you know when we stream. We'll be playing more Sporcle Party tomorrow, maybe with me, maybe with Party Pete, maybe with Krazy Kyle. Anything could happen. Joined in time to answer a single question. Love to see it, Novice Shield, but we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. East Coast time. Is that 11 p.m. UK time? Again, Google it, please. Follow us if you're not. Add me on here if you're not. And I'll go through tomorrow or later today, and I'll hit all my friend requests. Party Pete, Krazy Kyle, and just Darrin. That's me, just Darrin. That's how it goes. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on TikTok. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're starting to put out some more diverse in topic content out there. So if you want to keep up with that, check us out, Sporcle on YouTube, sporcle.com. Check out the redesign coming very soon if you can, if you have access to that. If you don't have access to it now, you will have access to it soon. And that's it. That's going to do it for me today. So thank you. Thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara.